See a lot of Gaetano.
You guys look beautiful.
Everybody, hey, can I get everybody's attention? I know you're going to be able to talk all night long and have a swinging good time.
Congratulations, thank you. How nice you look. Wow.
Quiet on down for a minute. We're all, everybody, we're all here for a very, very special event tonight. Because 35 years ago, two couples tied the knot, and they, all that marriage is a challenge, they have been able to stay together. So just like they did 35 years ago when they walked in after just getting married and walked into the reception, could you, if you can, please all stand with me, and would you give a warm welcome, congratulations, and hello to Mr. and Mrs. Romeo Soucy. We're going to be having a great time tonight. I would like to say that Phyllis has asked, rightly so, come on in, guys. We have a place of honor right over here. A lot of smiling faces that are looking forward to having fun with you tonight.
Okay, Mayo.
Before we do anything else, Phyllis wanted to make sure that we also, so many of you have pitched in with us, but let's give a big thank you to Alana and Celeste for all that they've done. So my experience with everybody can sit down now and relax. I know that they're going to be getting dinner ready shortly. But let me just give you just a couple of minutes of background with myself and Phyllis. I met Phyllis Soucy just a year ago, almost this very night, when I was singing at the Topsfield Fair. And she came in and she sat down and she didn't budge. And afterwards she came up to me and she said, "Do you do private functions?" And I said, "Well, that's not what I do primarily, but sure. Are you a friend?" And she goes, "Oh, yes, I'm going to be a very good friend of yours." And she called me up, and it is a distinct honor and pleasure, I say that with all sincerity, to be here with these two wonderful people tonight. And it's going to be up not to them, but to me and all the rest of you to make sure that we just knock it out of the park tonight and give them a great time with a memory that they'll never forget. Thanks.
Thank you.
As I understand it, dinner is going to be served momentarily. We'll have a little soft music with dinner, and then we'll have some fun with some oldies, coming on all here, singing along. Dance tonight. So we can get dinner up and get a little energy.
I took one, okay. I'm so glad you came. Romeo, look at me. Sorry. I want you to see
We're doing like Nana and Nano's 20th anniversary.
depending on the class. So people tend to be 11:30.
Take out.
7, 8, or 9 hours.
A lot of babies are like, wake up at like 3.
Yeah, they hit the jackpot when they found each other. And so we got to see them. Growing up, Soucy
No, you don't want to be on camera.
was a really wild ride for these two because they were two different people, but yet they had a lot in common. They're both really loved by a lot of people. They do a lot of good for anybody. They'll do good for anybody. They're just fun-loving people, and they put a lot of smiles on people's faces. And me and my sister are blessed to have them as parents. So tonight we're celebrating them, and God bless you, and 30 years more, and thank you for coming in.
Great job. 26 years girls are sounding really, really good to me, I gotta tell you.
Wow.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do now is, I'm gonna try to change.
She made beautiful outfit for him. See the shoes I got him in? Yeah.
Good?
I had to lose him.
Yes? Yes?
Especially with the son and the daughter-in-law.
Okay, how's that? How's that? Yes? Yes. Everybody, where did Phyllis go to? She's been bopping all over the place. I can't see without my glasses on, Phyllis. Are you here? Are you hiding? Phyllis? Fran would like to sing a song? Okay, everybody, here we go. We got a special treat for you this evening. This is Romeo and Phyllis's song. It's their song from when they got married together. And their friend, Fran, has agreed to throw a caution to the wind. And she is going to play her guitar, and we're going to try to see if we can mic this so that you can hear, but you're going to have to quiet down. You're going to have to quiet down, guys, to hear this. It's not like me up singing with the amp. Okay, everybody's got to just quiet down for just a minute so that we can share in Phyllis and Romeo's song. Okay? Please. Everybody? Babies are okay. That's allowed. Shh, 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 shh. If we can hear the baby, we know we're doing great. Let's give it a try. All right? Shh. Could you guys come up here? Maybe you could stand right here.
Take a chair. My wow. Take a chair.
You can have that pocketbook. We don't know whose that is, so just, it's okay. That's part of the raffle. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I guess it isn't.
You're not going to cut the light on, Jeff. I just want to tell you something.
Okay, before I attempt this,
I have been trying to find it on karaoke, and it's like up through the rafters. You know what song we're gonna do. And before I sing this, can I borrow Romeo for a minute? Right there. Let him stay right there. I have to do, because there, was this your first dance when you got married? It's a time for us. Do you remember from Romeo and Juliet? So I said to don't stop. So I said to myself, okay, we gotta dig up, I know like 2 or 3 lines from Romeo and Juliet, so I can do it to him because he's Romeo. Dost thou love me? I know thou will say I, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. And love is perjuries, they say, Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo. Else for the world, in truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayst think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove thee more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess. But thou that overheardest ere I was rare my true love passion, and therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which the dark night had so discovered. That's my little bit of Romeo and Juliet. Hey! Okay, where's Frank? Frank? Where'd he go? Hey, bye, Sam. Well, here, you hold it.
No, I can't.
You hold it.
Frank, she wants you on it.
We go.
Okay. Oh, here he is.
I'm back.
Hi, Frank.
We're trying to get all the rowdies in the back of the room to listen to this. Jeez, had to pay them off.
A time for us, someday there'll be, when chains are torn by love that's free. A time when so long denied can as we unveil the love we now must hide. A time for us at last to see a life worthwhile for you and me, and with all love, through tears and thorns, we will endure as we pass through every storm. A time for us, someday there'll be a new world, a world of shining hope for you and me.
Great job. Wow. A lot of you don't know how difficult that is to do when you're not mic, your guitar is not mic. Fran, you did a great job. Or whatever they do. I can't remember. We're going to we're going to make sure we get the cameras in here for this auspicious occasion. Think back. 35 years. Do you guys remember? Did you do a cake cutting? Did you? Of course. And did you both eat it nicely? Did you? No. Well, this is your chance to redeem each other without having to smash each other. No. So what we're going to do is you're going to pick up the knife. I think we got all kinds of cameras right here. Okay. Has everybody got a drum roll? Oh, wow. Fantastic. Of course, you would know that Phyllis didn't wait for the drum roll. She just went for the gold right away.
Okay, I don't even like cake.
Oh.
I'm not eating it.
Oh.
That's okay. We like you, so you don't have to eat the cake. No problem.
You gotta pretend.
No,
Pretend, she said.
just pretend a little bite. Pretend a little bite so they can take a picture of it.
Isn't that special?
And then we all sing the indentured servant eats the cake, right?
The husband eats the cake.
The husband eats the cake. Go hi ho dairy o. The husband is actually scoffing the cake down. He likes cake.
He's feeding me more.
How is it? How is it? Good?
Good though.
Yeah? Atta baby. Oh yes.
All right, look over there. What do I look? One eye here, one eye there?
What a good cake.
Not as good. No, I don't want any more.
Maybe I shouldn't ask this, but Romeo, can I ask you, do you wear the crown around the house?
No, I'm the one that wears the crown.
Jeez, somehow, I just knew that. Somehow, that just makes all the sense in the world.
I'm the queen.
He's right.
Phyllis calls me up out of the blue on the telephone, and she says, you won't remember who I am, but I was over at the Topsfield Fair last year, and I saw you, said, I remember you very well. And I did, because she came up, and we talked afterward,
I
and
know,
we
I can't
talked,
believe you remember me.
and we talked. And she said to me, I got this function coming up sometime in the fall, and I want you to sing for it, and you can't say no. I said, okay, no problem, we'll do it. She's a sweetheart. It's an absolute honor
He
to
said
be
he
here.
remembered me. I couldn't remember how he remembered. I go, I'd like to hire you, but I know you're not going to remember me. He said, I think I do remember you. How do you remember me? I only saw you once. He said, you have the red hair and the cane? I go, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what impressed him? Because I told him I thought he was so good because he's only been doing this for like 3 years. He used to sell houses. From houses he went to this. So let's give him a hand. What a nice guy.
Nice guy.
I know.
It's our cousin's I want to thank my 2 children for running this party. Wait a minute, I have to say this. My 2 daughters, Alana, I mean, she just had a baby. The baby's only like 2 months and 2 weeks, and he's a doll. And I want to thank her and thank, who's my other daughter? Oh, Celeste. And my 2 friends, Maria Liano, she's sitting over there next to Sue. They called my friends up because they had the books from before from other parties. They helped. And I want to thank Sally and Sue Maressi, which is my daughter's godmother from confirmation. I want to thank you also. And Kathy, this little doll over here, she made the 3 baskets. And I want to thank an old friend, I've known her way back, I forgot her name, wait a minute. Oh my God, wait, help me, France. The one that sang with the song A Time For Us, she's excellent. She's also a DJ, and she works at car shows, just to let you know. Okay, thank you. Oh, wait, I forgot, thank you. And my friend said there's too much stuff in my head. And I want to thank my Italian friend over here with the guy with the cap, Valentino and Adrienne. She made 105 cookies. I had to cut them in half because I figure some people, they take a bite, they don't eat the rest. If they eat it, they put the 2 cookies together and eat it. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job. Good job. So is this open for... It's actually a perfect height.
Well, I went on a blind date. I went into T-Bone's. He said he was going to be wearing a blue sweater and a white turtleneck. So I said, oh, what a handsome guy. I said, oh, how cute. He looked tall in the seat. And then he got up. And and 1 second later, I said, where'd he go? I couldn't find him. And I'm looking around, and I said, maybe he wasn't here. Maybe it was a figment of my imagination. He came back. He was 3 feet tall. I had to help him back onto the bar stool. And then my cell phone rang. And it was my son. Hi, Mom. I love you. How's your date going? How's your blind date? I said, an emergency? Oh, my God. I'll be right there. And the poor guy, I threw $10 on the bar, and I never ran as fast as I could to my car. I dreamt of midgets for 3 months later. I see them, and I get frightened. That was my blind date. I don't go on blind dates anymore, although I did really have a blind date. He was really blind. He pulled up in a limousine, and he was buying $20 scratch tickets. And I said, if I win $2, $3, $4 million, he's going to think he's got a free ticket. That's that. The story of my dating. Hi, Midge.
Oh, she's just such a model woman.
Oh, yeah. So you're happy anniversary to you and your husband. Such lovely people.
I reunited with her after 45 years. I used to sell jewelry at houses, and she was at that house. And she remembered me at the feast of St. Bartholomew's.
She made such an impression. I sell jewelry to this day. In fact, my whole trunk's full of it. I run trunk shows now. What kind of shows? Trunk. And when I don't have jewelry, I won't tell you about the trunk. Fits a couple now. Oh, my sister's outside. Oh.
Minga, she's like a Joan Rivers.
Oh, bye, Midge. Bye.
Oh, it's just so much... Oh, wow. That is a lot of women.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know.
Can you see me walking down the street?
I'm walking down the street.
You know what? I almost forgot this. I want to thank Rosemary and her husband for taking videos tonight.
Oh, you're welcome. Our pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Really appreciate it. That's great. Great stuff.
get a new one. That guy's very nice.
I don't think they have it. That's the whole thing. I think he said like
I'm going 35 miles an hour. Still on second gear. And I shift. I hit the floor. Stop right in. And sit it. And sit it. Not right
see you. Take care. Don't pee on them.
I didn't see these pictures.
Yeah, they're nice, huh?
We have a pee album.
I just left my wallet
We'll see you Monday night. You gonna come on there? Just to what? I was gonna take my car Monday night, but I don't think I will because I got a buffer too much work. I'm not gonna make it. I don't want to go there with the car all dirty. I'm gonna go there next year.
That vibrates.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Next year. Another year.
It's a short season, you know.
I know. How much it was all the time? Like Texas, California, Florida. That'd be nice, huh?
Keep the pool open year round. Take the
You're riding cars all the way around. All right,
Take care.
thank you for coming. We'll see you. He's got a few old cars. We're gonna call Rick.
Yeah. You go to the car shows?
Yeah.
Which one?
And Apple Orchard. Monday night. This Monday.
Mid Orchard?
Apple Orchard. McEwen Mall. You know the McEwen? Apple Orchard.
Oh, okay, right there.
Go over there Monday night.
It's Monday. I thought it was Wednesdays over there.
Huh?
I thought it was Wednesday nights. It's Monday nights?
No, it's Monday night. This Monday.
This is the last one?
That's the last one.
They only do it for the summer.
There's gonna be a lot of cars. Nice car.
What time? 6 o'clock?
I think so. 4, no, 4.
Yeah, I'll probably go.
Go check it out. Pass by. I'll be there.
I like the 70 nice.
Yeah? Nice, huh?
I see what it goes,
I was gonna buy one of those. Almost bought one of those.
No, they've been bringing by themselves.
Excuse my French, I love it.
Those are my old Conway.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I saw that. I try to do what I created.
Taurus. Oh, can you forget it? Yeah.
I love this. You look so cute as usual. She's a
beautiful too. You remind me of this girl on HSN, one of the young ones jumped on and on. You remind me of her.
Oh, Kadir makes me laugh, right? One night, the Home Shopping Network was on. He goes, "This is addicting." He goes, "Every time they put a new product on, he goes, I feel like calling."
I know.
Yeah.
You look like the girl on HSN.